Hi, I'm Colette. Welcome to your weekly tarot card for the week commencing Monday, the 22nd of February 2016. And I think we should go past this one quite quickly. I believe in being authentic in this channel, and it's nice when we get good tarot cards and good influences in a general way. Most weeks, but occasionally there's going to be a negative one come out, and I don't believe in just putting it back in the deck and drawing another one. That's not the point of what we do here. So if you're looking at this, you'll see that there's a very dark card out for the week ahead. It's called the Ten of Swords, and it says ruin on it. Most people don't really want a Ten of Swords out. If I'm reading for people and it comes out, we have to figure out, is it a warning about something, or is it something that's definitely going to happen? I think for the general weekly tarot cards, we can tell you what it can mean in each area, but because it is general, not everybody is going to feel this card at the one time. Not everybody is going to be affected by it, but I'm going to put it right up close for a wee minute. And you can see that there's lots of, it's just mad. It's very much like Salvador Dali. And, it says ruin on it. There's the face. And what is interesting about this Rorig card is it actually says fear of madness on it. Fear of madness rather than madness itself. And I think that puts it into perspective. In the traditional tarot deck, it's got a figure lying on the floor with 10 swords in their back, and they're not really going to get back up again. But in the Rorig deck, it brings out more the fear of madness and the fear of things that could go wrong. Things that might necessarily not be going wrong, but the fear could be there. Now, what does that mean kind of in general, kind of globally for us? Well, do you know, I was kind of thinking at one point this Ten of Swords has to come out, and I could feel a general anxiety kind of building up over the last few days, and couldn't put my finger on it. So when this card came out, I was forced to kind of think about it more. And if we look at globally, the world, I don't know about you, but I kind of fear the madness that's going on out there at the moment. I mean, every news report, we've got trauma in the Middle East, we've got Russia and America, and we've got Turkey, we've got all sorts of collisions waiting to happen. And yes, I do fear the madness of people. And, although we're not necessarily thinking about that all the time, it will be in the background, and it can build up until there's just a background negativity and anxiety and fear there. And that's what I think is happening in the week ahead with this influence. That we might hear things on the news that saying, oh, that's madness, how could that be happening? But it will actually be happening. We also, there's a type of fear of madness that we think, surely not. I mean, don't want to disrespect my American friends and YouTubers, but, over in the UK, we see Donald Trump being a possibility for being president. And that kind of is like, oh, where is the madness coming from that could let that happen? This man could be, theoretically the leader of the free world in a wee while, and I fear that madness. So, there's so many things that are kind of coming in us at the moment, and it's important that we all live our own lives and go on with them and remain positive and optimistic. But sometimes that becomes awful hard when we know that there's a lot of negative things going on and a lot of sheer madness out there. So what can you do about this if it is a global thing this week? Keep your anxiety levels as low as you can. Maybe use a magical practice like protection magic. There's I have a video on this channel about protection magic and putting a cocoon around yourself so that too much negativity can't hit you. And sometimes when we fear madness, that's the time to actually take control and do something about it. Maybe have your say, voice what you feel, stand up and be counted, walk your talk, all these things. I think when there's that fear of madness, part of it is that we don't feel we have control, and that may well be true, but it's important that we don't shut up because of that. It's important that we actually take some control. So quite a negative kind of feel out there for the week ahead. And of course, this starts at the full moon on Monday, and full moons you normally see as sort of, most people that work in maybe institutions, etc., do see behaviour becoming more chaotic at the full moon. So we've got a negative tarot card here starting on the day of the full moon. So expect a wee bit of just be a wee bit strong against chaos. Watch your driving, watch that there's not idiots in the road, and just generally try and keep your energies as calm as possible, particularly over the time of the full moon. So what does it mean in individual areas of life? And remember, it is a general card. So although there could be this feeling in the background, not everybody's going to feel this in all areas of their life. But if we go to career, the Ten of Swords can mean someone that's so stressed and so fearful of their job that they maybe have some sort of breakdown. It can also, when it's combined with other energies, mean redundancy. So the week ahead at work could be quite stressful. Again, it's important to centre yourself and try and see through the chaos and not let it get to you too much. With health, it's very much, as you can see, a warning for people to watch their mental health. Again, the full moon can bring a chaotic energy in there, but it's also important that we realise that anybody that does need to look after mental health energies, anxiety, phobias, OCD, anything like that, depression, might just feel that they're on a slippery slope this week, and take action and don't let your fears of what could happen precipitate it. Okay, so not a great card out if you have mental health issues, so get yourself strong as you go into the week. In love, I tend to more see the sense of madness. That can be obsessions about someone, obsessing about someone's behaviour. It can mean that you feel that you've been stabbed in the back this week and someone's let you down. So again, another one to try and be aware of, being quite strong in the week ahead. Where wealth is concerned, again, it's to maybe a warning of not to let any issues to do with maybe mental health or the anxiety energy that's in the sort of global form make you do something silly with money. This card can be very, very difficult when it comes out beside the full moon, and also in a time of stress. It can be really difficult for gamblers, and it can be really, really difficult for people that would even have a sense of not being aware of what they're doing with money, when it becomes an obsession. So with wealth, it's important to try and keep on the straight and narrow road with finances. So this one sounds negative. Most people would say it's the most negative card in the tarot deck. It doesn't come out very often. When it does, it comes out for a reason. And as I say, sometimes it's in people's pasts, and we can discuss that and what they've learned from it. For the week ahead, we've got it. So we've got to just go into the week ahead and say, right, okay, throw it at me, and I'll be as strong and determined and as less chaotic as I can be to get me through to the other side. So remember, meditate, sacred space meditation. Maybe protect yourself by using the protection magic. These are all further down on the channel. And try and not let fear of madness, fear of things that could be, actually tip you over into the things happening themselves. So there we go. Join me next week for hopefully a more upbeat weekly tarot card with maybe some lessons learned in the week ahead. So my thoughts are with us all. I hope that there's not too big a madness in the world this week, but let's all keep sane. Let's all keep away from chaos as much as we can. Many blessings now. Bye.